The X Production. The X Production.
What's good? What's good? What's good, my people? This is the Bizone representing the X Productions, the Bizone, aka the Unknown. Today we're gonna be doing my very first review / reaction of a hip hop classic from the '90s called MOP. How About Some Hardcore? Also, I'm gonna let you know that this is my very first video I'm posting for my channel. I'm finally getting out there and like doing something right now and seeing, you know, if I could actually, you know, come up with something entertaining that people will like and tune into on my channel. And with that being said, I'm not only going to be doing reactions and reviews of 90s hip hop, but I'll also be doing stuff on a production tip. Like for instance, I'll be doing tutorials on beat production using Serato Studio, which is something that I know a lot of people haven't heard about a lot. I've been using it for 2 years now. That's the only DAW I use. I don't use I don't use Fruity Loops. I don't use Logic. I don't use Reasons. You know, I chose this one. This is what I stay with, you know. So I'll be doing all of my production on that DAW. And also I will be doing some reviews on sound packs that producers are getting now from like companies like Wavegrind, Ghost Hack, Unison. I'll be doing reviews on their products as well and using them within my production and seeing how they sound and letting you hear how they sound at the same time. And on top of that, I will also be doing art tutorials, painting tutorials, sketches or whatever, highlighting my art. As you can see, I have some in the background right there. You can see them, some paintings. I'll just be out there painting and just showing you how I do certain things like abstract, urban, African influence, you know, whatever is I'm feeling, I just paint and sketch and draw. So I'll be doing some videos on that as well. But today is the first video, and I'm choosing to do the 90s hip hop theme with MOP. How About Some Hardcore? So I'm gonna stop talking so much, and I'm gonna ask you to please excuse me because I might stutter sometimes. I'm nervous a little bit, my first time, but hopefully I get comfortable, and hopefully you will let me know how I'm doing in the comments. And on top of that, you know what you have to do. You know what you have to do. You have to hit that subscribe, and you have to hit that like button, and let me know what you want to hear or what you want me to do, whatever. You know, I'm here for you. I told you what my things are, production and the videos. If it's something you want to see or you want to hear or you want me to do, just leave it in the comments and I will definitely respond in no time, you know. But with that being said, I'm talking too much. Let's get into How About Some Hardcore by MOP. Okay, let's have to pause it right there real quick and just give you a little, you know, a little background on just a little bit of the fashion. I know you're looking at it, and some of the younger cats, you know, who don't know anything about the 90s, haven't been there, haven't experienced it, you know, like haven't really talked to your parents and we really don't have a lot of knowledge about that era. First of all, it's not so old that it's in black and white. That's just an effect that people chose to do. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this video in black and white. You know, just gives you a little more, like, how can I say, makes it a bit more nostalgic even. You know, it gives it that urban feel, like, you know, black and white, which makes everything else stand out, even though it's black and white. You know, if you notice, everyone in there is wearing black. You know what's surrounding them. You know, that's a hood, that's a tenement right there. You know, it just carries for the theme. You know what I mean? Black and white. You know, which I think is good. Which I think was a good choice for this instead of doing it in color. Number two, the fashion, the clothes. Back then, it wasn't like it is now. Clothes were baggier. You know. The fashion thing, well, I say the fashion thing, but I grew up in the Bronx, New York City, and I know New York City back then, we was wearing jeans, baggy jeans, Timbs, Air Force Ones, whatever ball kicks was out then, whether it was those Jordan 1s at the time, you know, or the 4s, you know, like I said, Air Force Ones, you know, suede Pumas. Adidas was still out there, the top 10 joints, you know, like whatever hard sneaker was out then, we was rocking in the hood. You know, you got hoodies, black hoodies, bandanas was back then. You know, we rocked them the Tupac way, you know, tied in the front like we was from Compton and the West Coast thing, you know, because they was popping out there. So a little bit of their fashion carried over. Camouflage, jackets, camouflage, anything camouflage was hot. You know, hunter jackets and stuff like that, jerseys. And of course, fitted hats, fitted caps. You know, all that was popping back then. You know, and it was blunts, brew, Go Fronts. I remember. I had my first pair of Go Fronts was I had three. It was three in the front, and then they were diamond chiseled, two of them, and then one of them had a dollar sign engraved in it. You know, so. That was the style back then, you know, chains, ropes, medallions, you know, that was it. That being said, I just want you to get familiar with that time period, how it was. You know, when I say clothes were baggy, they wasn't as baggy. They got baggier towards the later part of the 90s into the early 2000s. They got really baggy, you know, they went into that TLC stage, you know what I mean, really baggy and oversized, extra large t-shirts, you know. Back then you should see like TLC and Crisscross and all them other cats used to wear, like they brought that style and, you know, whatever, you know. But okay, that's enough of that. But I just wanted to give you a little history on the background, the fashion, stuff like that, how we dress and everything, you know. And let me get back to it. All right. I'm gonna back it up just a little bit before the chorus. Yeah, clip. I get told from the way I flow, and before I go, you motherfuckers gonna know that I ain't nothing to fuck with. Just wait, I squeeze when I'm stressed, and tough love to tear through your vest. I love a blood bath. I just want to pause it again and just talk about the beat real quick on the production tip. The beat is hard, you know. It matches the title of the song and their lyrics and their delivery. I shouldn't say it matches it, but it complements what they're saying in a simple way that's just hard and a simple chorus. How about some hardcore response? Yeah, we like it raw. How about some hardcore response? Yeah, we like it raw. The beat, the track mimics that. You know, you have that SP drum with the hard kick and that snare. That's classic. I use it. I still use SP drum sometimes in that kick. You know, when I just want that pure hip hop feel. You know, and on top of that, you have a bass line, simple bass line. Boom, 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 boom. It's only 2 bars, 2-bar bass line in the beginning of each bar of each four count. Boom, 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 and then at the back of that, you have those trumpets, the response. And the trumpets is they reverbed it out just right where it's not too much and it has a little delay in it where it carries it, you know, and it's real faint. You can hear it, but you don't. It's not too loud. It's perfect match with the bass line. And even the bass line is the same way. You hear the bass line, but you don't. It's not too loud. You hear more of that snap of the kick and the snap of the snare more than you hear the bass line and the trumpet. It's real faint, but the reason for that is that they're leaving space for them to rap to and get that recalling response to, and that chorus. How about some hardcore? How about some hardcore? Yeah, we like it raw with the trumpets, and the bass line is how about some hardcore? You know, so the beat mimics what they're saying in the chorus, and when it gets to their verses and their lyrics and what they rhyming to, spitting, you can hear it crispy because the beat is simple. Very good production. Okay. You can feel the wrath. Matter of fact, let me back that up a little bit. I ain't nothing to fuck with. Just wait. I squeeze when I'm stressed. It's up nose and tear through your vest. I love a bloodbath. Niggas know the half. You can feel the wrath. Baritone St. Clark style. BILLYDANCE. NIE. Make Billy dancing. Knock knock. Who's there? Lil Fame. Lil Fame. Oh, Lil Fame. You nigga. Boom. Ease up the trigger. Inside. Me and Shorty go to gun fights together. We bring the ruckus right. We drunk tight. That's like one of my favorite parts in the song. I love that part, man. Knock knock. Who's there? Lord Fame. Lord Fame. Who? Billy dancing. Knock knock. Who's there? Lord Fame. Lord Fame. Oh, Lord Fame. You nigga. Boom. Ease up the trigger. Inside. Me and Shorty go to gun fights together. We bring the ruckus right. We drunk tight. I earn mine. So I'm entitled to a title. 7 fucking 30. That means I'm homicide. Yeah, we like it raw. 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 Yo, I scream on niggas like a roller coaster. Little whack motherfuckers can hang it up like a poster. Niggas get excited, but don't excite me. Don't invite me. I'm splitting niggas' heads till they wipe me. Try to trash this little bastard. I'm blasted. Only putting niggas in comas and caskets. I ain't a phony. I put the Mac in the Roni. I'll leave you lonely. Yeah, get in his ass, homie. Up in your anus. I'm black still a Taylor. You claim to claim us. And little fame will make you famous. I'm at Cold Rock shows and stack dough. Cause I'm in effect like a motherfucker with 5-0. I'm catching up with niggas peeping. Shit, I ain't sleeping. I roll deep like a motherfucking Puerto Rican. So when I rank my competition looks at me. The punk ass niggas, I make it happen like Mariah Carey. I got shit for niggas that roll low. Little famous like an orthopedic shoe. I got mad soul. I'ma kill him before I duck him. Because yo. Wait, can't end it right there. That's one of his hits, like Lil Fame. I like Lil Fame because he rhymes hard. He got that voice. You know what I mean? Like it's a little lispy. You know, like Sylvester. You know, on the cartoons, it's a little lispy. You know, but he got some good one-liners and metaphors. Like the one he just spit. Lord Fame is like an orthopedic shoe. I got mad soul. You know what I mean? Like little shit like that I like. You know, so I had to back it up to there. You know. And then he got some hard ones too. Like earlier he said, I'm splitting niggas to the white meat. I'm like, you know, do that big butcher knife. Shit, I ain't sleeping. I roll deep like a motherfucking Puerto Rican. See? So when I rank my competition looks at me. The punk ass niggas, I make it happen like Mariah Carey. I got shit for niggas that roll low. Little famous like an orthopedic shoe. I got mad soul. I'ma kill him before I duck him. Because yo, mother made him, mother had him, and motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yo, That's it. Okay. Yo, that was MOP. How about some hardcore 90s hip hop video? That's what I'll be doing, son. Let me know what you think about it. You know, let me know what you think about my very first video posting on my YouTube channel. You know, I hope I get better at it, which I think I will. More time I get more comfortable with talking, you know, out loud to people and everything, you know, knowing that all the attention is on me like that. You know, I'm a producer, so I like to play the background, you know, let the attention be on the artist. I just provide the background and the music will lay back in the cut, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me know how I'm doing. Leave that in the comments. If anything you want to hear or see, leave it in the comments. And let me see. Oh, I also want to add one more thing. I don't think I said it earlier, but on some of the reactions to slash reviews to my hip hop songs, I'm gonna have my stepson, who's 18. His name is Mark. He's gonna be co-hosting with me, so we can give you two different aspects. You know, mine's the 54-year-old, you know, as opposed to the 18-year-old, and I'm gonna let him hear some 90s hip hop, and we're gonna listen to some of his favorite hip hop like now. You know what I mean? Which is mostly drill. You know, he likes a little drill going on, which I love too, because I do drill, I do melodic trap, I do all that. You know, on a producer tip. But that's gonna be another type of reaction. He's gonna come on for a couple of videos and do that with me as well. With that being said, final thing, hit that subscribe, hit that like button, and leave them comments there, okay? And in the future, I'm gonna have some good links for y'all, with information and a lot of good stuff for you to log on to and get for production wise, and also some good playlists of 90s hip hop if you're interested in learning about hip hop and stuff like that, you know, from back in the day. All right, so one love, peace, son.